What's going on, guys? I'm Ethan,
I'm Marco.
and we are the Golden Goal. So, as you all will likely be aware, the Euros, European Championships, are coming up right around the corner, starting June 11th. And yeah, so we're basically going to be predicting the group stage, like the tables, right, for each of the groups.
Yeah.
The top third place finishers, because 4 of the top 6 third place finishers will move on, and the top 3 in the end, like first, second, and third, as well as the top scorer, top keeper, who gets the most assists, and who is the best player of the tournament. So we'll start with Group A, right?
So for me, Group A, I said first place Italy, then second place Wales, third place Switzerland, and fourth place Turkey. So I feel like Wales has like a good future with like some of their young players. Like I feel like Gareth Bale, he could still do. I can think he could still do well, and Daniel
James
James, yeah.
on United.
Yeah, on United, I think he could do pretty well on the team as well.
All right, so for Group A, I said Italy, Switzerland, Wales, and then Turkey. Well, Italy, I feel like they're kind of a shoo-in at first place, right? Switzerland, that one kind of intrigued me. I think Switzerland, they have quality players who are quality, right, or have been quality in the past, right? They're coming off a solid win against the U.S., right? 2-1. I think they could be in second. Wales will probably come in third. Turkey, I'm sorry, I'm giving you literally like 0 chance of making it out of the group. I think Wales, they could be a good team. I feel like they could go on to make it to, say, the quarterfinals or something, right? I mean, they made the semifinals last time, which was a huge shock to us all. But yeah, they have somewhat of a recent history in this tournament, right? And I think they could maybe be a shock team to go far this year, right? But yeah, other than that, I really think Italy and Switzerland are kind of, they're kind of going to advance. All right, so now for Group B.
So for Group B, I put Belgium, Russia, Denmark, and then Finland. So I feel like Belgium, it's really simple. They're gonna go in first place. They have some really good players on their team. And I don't know, I just don't feel like Finland have any chance at becoming even top 3 in the group.
Yeah, I agree. I said Belgium, then Denmark, then Russia, and Finland. I think that Denmark, they have quality, right? They have like guys like Christian Eriksen who could do well. They have all these guys in top leagues, right? And even some title winners such as Andreas Christensen, who won the Champions League recently. So yeah, I think Denmark could be a good team in the tournament. They certainly have some quality to make a run. But I think Belgium's going to come in first in this group. Belgium is like one of the top teams in the world, right? There's no doubt about it. They may start slow, like because of Kevin De Bruyne's injury, right? But after that, I think they're just going to pick it up and go on to blow away the group. So now for Group C.
So for Group C, I put Netherlands, Austria, Ukraine, and Macedonia. So I feel like Netherlands have some really good players like Van Dijk and Wijnaldum,
De Jong,
De Ligt,
Depay.
Yeah, they have a lot of good players, and I mean it's a good thing that Macedonia made it to the Euros, but I don't feel like they could make out of their group.
Yeah. I mean, Macedonia, they don't really have anyone of, big name standard, except for Ezgjan Alioski. He plays for Leeds. But yeah, I really don't think, he's enough to carry them,
Yeah.
into the knockout stage. And it will be a major shock to me if they make it out of the group. And I agree with the standings. I also said Netherlands, Austria, Ukraine, and Macedonia, right? And yeah, I just think that Netherlands is a very good team. Austria has some good players. Ukraine, they don't have as many decent players as Austria. I think whoever wins the games between Austria and Ukraine will most likely go through, right? I think that's kind of a key game in that group, right? But yeah, other than that, the rest of the group just sets itself.
Yeah.
And now on to Group D.
So for Group D, I put England, Croatia, Czech Republic, and Scotland. So I feel like England has a really good team now, like with their players. I mean, I feel like they have some good players, but like that's why I feel like that they could have went to the World Cup finals back in 2018. But I feel like this could be their year, with major players like Harry Kane, Jamie Vardy, Kyle Walker.
Trent Alexander-Arnold did get injured, though. He did get injured recently.
Oh.
So he will have to miss the Euros.
The entire Euros?
Yeah, so they took him out of the squad, so they have to replace him.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Who do you think is I don't know who's gonna be playing goalie. It's between Pickford, Henderson, and
I don't know. I feel like Pickford's gonna get the nod between the sticks.
Okay.
But yeah, I think England is overall a really good squad. I think we agree on this group too. I said England, Croatia, Czech Republic, and Scotland, right? While Scotland have some good players, I just don't think they have, enough up top, right? Between, their strikers, guys who played for Sheffield United, right? Guys who, came in last in the regular season, right? Those guys are probably not going to, be able to score because they weren't on good scoring form in the Premier League season, right? So they're probably not going to be on good scoring form throughout the Euros. I think Czech Republic just beats them to third place. And then Croatia and England, that's going to be a good battle between those two for first. But I think in the end, England comes out on top. And now, so we go to Group E.
So for Group E, I put Spain, Poland, Sweden, and Slovakia. So for Spain, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of their players who's gonna play in their last Euros, some big names: Sergio Ramos, Piqué, I guess Diego Costa. De Gea will still be in it. I feel like he could try improve there on the Spain team. What else? Ferran Torres. He's a young player still, so
Ferran Torres, he
playing
didn't
time.
have the best season at Manchester City, but I think he could do something in the Euros. And Marco, Sergio Ramos is not in the squad. I just checked, and Sergio Ramos is not in the squad for Spain. But apparently, Aymeric Laporte qualifies for the Spain squad, even though he's from France, which I really do not understand. But yeah, So for that group, I said Spain first, Poland second. I think Poland is, well, they're not in form right now, so I think they will probably drop off in the beginning, but then they'll pick it up, come in second, and then Sweden in third and Slovakia fourth. All right, so now we're moving on to Group F. This, I'd say, is probably the group of death.
So for Group F, I put France, Portugal, Germany, and then Hungary. So yeah, I feel like Portugal have a good squad to like take second place over Germany, because and France, like, they still have a really good squad to keep moving on and on and on. And
yeah, I agree. France is littered with a bunch of young players, right? Solid, quality young players such as Mbappe, you know, guys like Mbappe, you know, that can really do well in this tournament. I believe they made it all the way to the final last year, or last Euros, and then they won the World Cup. I think they can continue their international success in this tournament. First I said France, second I said Germany, third Portugal, and fourth Hungary. I think Hungary, I feel bad. You're probably not going to make it out of the group. And if you do, it will be quite a miracle.
And I don't know how many points they're going to get with like facing those very popular teams.
All right, so now we're moving on to the top third place finishers. So there's six. So in the Euros, there's 6 groups, right? Each with 4 teams, 24 teams, and to make it an even 16 teams moving on to the knockout stages, 4 of the 6 groups get a third team to go through, right? So we're going to be exploring the top 4 third place finishers.
The top third place finishers for me is Germany, Switzerland, Sweden, and Czech Republic. Like, I don't know what to say, really. Like, those teams are gonna just come in third, but they're still gonna, like Germany, they're still gonna try to play hard, like in their group, but just gonna become in third place. Still, like, move on to 16.
Yeah, I said for my top third place finishers, I said Czech Republic, Portugal, Wales, and Russia. No particular order, but I just think those 3 teams are gonna be, they're just gonna miss out on, a chance. They're just going to make it into the knockout stage. I think of all those 4 teams, I think either Portugal or Wales will probably go the furthest. I think Wales will probably go to the quarterfinals. I think Portugal may go to the semis, but that I don't envision any. I don't envision any third place finishers going to the finals this time. So the top 3.
For the top 3, I put England, Belgium, and then France.
England in first, Belgium.
England in first, yes. Belgium second, France third. So I feel like it's coming home for England, and I feel like they could just take it all.
Yeah.
And I feel like it would be kind of an upset for France to be in third. But those top 3 teams, like, they have such good players on the team.
So my top 3, I said in first Belgium, second England, and third France, right? I think France, I really don't know how far France can go, right? They're kind of one of those teams that's had good international success, would look to continue their international success over recent times. But I just think, I just don't know if they can go all the way like they did in the World Cup. Yeah, I think they may make it to the finals, but I feel like France will probably crash out in the semis. All right, so now for top scorer,
So for the awards, yes, the top scorer, top keeper, and most assists,
and best player.
and best player, yes. So for me, top scorer, I put Harry Kane because I feel like he's Harry Kane. He scores goals. One of the best strikers in the Premier League. Like this season,
I'd say the best
the best
in the whole
Right.
Premier League.
in the whole Premier League, yes. And top keeper, I put Courtois. I feel like he did really well in the World Cup. He got top keeper in the World Cup, right?
I believe so.
And I feel like he could get top keeper in the Euros as well. Wait a minute, there's a bug on my phone. Alright, excuse me for that. And most assists, I put De Bruyne. So you said like he might be like late to start.
Yeah, because he fractured like his nose and his eye socket in
I
the
didn't-
UCL final, so he may be. Well, he's probably going to be out for the first like couple games probably of the tournament, but I don't know. I mean, if you want to change, you can.
No, I'm sick of my pick. And for best player, I am putting Harry Kane.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
He's Harry Kane.
Mm-hmm.
He does it all.
Yeah.
Most goals, most assists in the Premier League. What a striker. We don't know where he's going to go next. I'm expecting...
Hopefully not Man City, but
I'm
it's
still
probably
expecting Man
expected.
City.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for you, Ethan?
Yeah, so my awards, I said top scorer. I said there would be a tie for the Golden Boot. Lewandowski, he had a brilliant season in the Bundesliga, broke an age-old record, right? He scored 41 goals and there was only, 36 or so games in the Bundesliga?
Yeah.
34, something like that. And yet he scored more than 40 goals in a single season. I mean, if that's
crazy.
not
a Bundesliga record.
yeah, if that's not enough to win him the Ballon d'Or, I don't know what will. But yeah, he's an absolute beast. Had a brilliant season, and he's probably gonna continue that form over Euros,
Yeah.
right? As far as Poland get. So, also for top scorer, I said Kane, right? He had a brilliant season, as you mentioned. Most goals, most assists in the Premier League. Probably one of the best players in the whole Premier League last year. I think he's going to continue some of his good form over the Euros as well. Maybe, probably taking England to the finals. So yeah, for top keeper, I said Courtois. I agree. He's been a brilliant keeper, right? I mean, at times he hasn't been like the best at Real Madrid, but prior to that, he was brilliant at Chelsea. I mean, he did well in the World Cup, right? Even the previous Euros, right? So I think he could get top keeper once again. Most assists, I said Mason Mount, right? He had a brilliant year for Chelsea. And I think he's only going to get better, right? So I think this is probably one of the first major tournaments where he's going to be able to show himself on a big stage, right? And I think he's going to prove to be a very good player in the tournament. And I think best player is going to be Lukaku, Romelu Lukaku.
Right.
He's from Inter Milan, but he will probably move to England this summer. I think he's gonna be one of the top scorers, right? Not the top scorer, but like close, right?
Close, okay.
And I think he's going to get a last-minute winner in the finals to beat England. So yeah, that's why I think Lukaku is going to be the best player of the tournament. So those are our picks for, for the Euros, right? They start
Jeez,
soon.
10 minutes.
Yeah, that's
What a
like
time difference.
20 minutes. But yeah, those are our picks for the Euros. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope you enjoy the Euros,
Yep.
right? And good luck to whoever your team may be, right? And hopefully Belgium wins the title. No, I think it'll be a different Euros. I think it'll be a different experience this time, right? With many different countries hosting different games, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it'll be different, but it's the Euros. What can we say? Yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, smash the like button, right? If you enjoy most or all of our content, hit that big red subscribe button. Hopefully we can get to 100 subscribers fairly soon. I mean, we're at like 60 subscribers, 60 something subscribers now.
Yeah.
Hopefully we could hit 100 soon. That would be a big milestone. But
check out our TikTok, Golden Goal YT, if you haven't already.
yeah,
We post somewhat daily.
try to.
Try to, yes.
But yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. And until next time, see ya.
See ya.